Hey, thanks for taking the time to click on today's video. Today's message is more of a direct one, and I say everything that I say to you in love, but I really say it because it needs to be said. Have you ever been in one of those situations where you're in a room filled with people and everybody's thinking the same thing, but nobody has the guts to say it? Well, if I have to be the one that says it, I guess so be it. The fact of the matter is that today people are more concerned about their money than ever before. They're concerned because they look around and they see the instability of certain governments, they see the instability of political policy, they see the stock market, they look at things like the recent default of the second largest real estate company in China, and they see how something halfway around the globe can affect us. And more importantly, how it can affect them. And they get all nervous and they say to themselves all sorts of things like, well, maybe I should get more conservative. Or after all, maybe I've had a good run, maybe I should take some of my winnings off the table. But may I be the one that suggests that nothing's going to change until you take action. There's three critical things that have to happen for a person to make a change in their life. Number one, they have to decide that there is a reason to change. They have to make an absolute decision to make the change. You need to decide, am I investing for performance and I don't care if this money disappears on me, or is this money so important that I need to decide to make my money safer? That's the first step in the process of getting massive change within your life. The second one is that you have to absolutely commit to it. This isn't about talking about it or just giving lip service to it. This is about absolutely committing to it. How many of us think, I should be exercising more, I should be eating better, I should be. But all we end up doing is just shooting all over ourselves, as Tony Robbins would say. The reality is that we have to make a decision to make a change, and then we have to commit to that. And what does that take? It takes all of your resolve. I'll guarantee you that there is mornings I don't want to get out of bed and I don't want to exercise. That pillow feels nice and soft, that mattress, it's so comfy and it's so warm, and I know that exercising is something that I should do, and gosh, then I hit the snooze button. I know all about that. But the reason I don't do that is because I'm more committed to being around for my kids. I'm more committed to my own health. I've seen too many of my own family members die because they never took and committed themselves to making a change. And then what is the third step? This is the key. This is the key to the kingdom. The key is to take massive action. We can decide in our mind and in our heart. We can commit in our mind and in our heart with all of our resolve. But until we take massive action, we will get absolutely nowhere. And what does that mean? Well, let's just think back to one of the smartest guys that's ever been in the United States of America. His name was Albert Einstein. And Albert Einstein said that the definition of insanity was doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. Pretty good philosophy, pretty good observation. What he's saying is we can make that decision in our mind and in our heart. We can have all the resolve and all the commitment to making that change. But unless we actually change, unless we actually do something about it, nothing, and I mean zip, zero, nothing, nada, is going to change in our life. And when it comes to your money, it holds true as well. Today, as a fiduciary of over 2 decades, I see more people today with their portfolio dictating their lifestyle when I feel strongly that it should be the other way around. I'll give you an example. I've got a great friend of mine, Al. He's a friend, he's a client. This gentleman is only in his late 60s and he has already lost 2 children. I can't even imagine what that would be like. And the other day I was doing a review with Al and I asked him a question, just kind of randomly, and I said, Al, tell me, why do you work with me? And Al had the best response. Al gave me the fodder for this video. He gave me the thing I needed to share with you today. And he said, you know, I used to live my life based upon how my portfolio performed. Because if my portfolio performed really well, we had lots of fun. And when it didn't perform, then I didn't feel like having fun. But I've realized since losing 2 of my children that life is pretty brief. I've learned that since losing my 2 kids, I can't let a day go by without squeezing as much juice out of my day as I possibly can. And the reason I work with you, Matthew, is because I want my money, I want my portfolio being dictated by my lifestyle. And I said, what does that mean? What does that look like for you? And he said, it's all about the income. Now, your situation may be totally different, but it's still a true component that we want our lifestyle to determine our portfolio, not the other way around. And so maybe you've been in this world of investing for 30, 40, maybe 50 years. And you're to the point of your life, you're the distribution stage, and you know that you want nothing more to be able to know that your money's going to be there, to know that your money is making money, to know that your money is giving you income so that you can do the fun things before you can't do the fun things. Nothing's going to change until you take massive action. So that's my message to you today. Don't wait to act. Don't wait to make that change. Decide that you're going to make the change. Commit to making that change. And then take massive action to make it happen for yourself. And remember, this is the reason I say at the end of every one of my videos, it's up to you to make today a great day. Now, before we go, I'd like to ask you a favor. If you've gotten any value from this video, if you would, just give me a thumbs up. It's always helpful. And may I encourage you, if you haven't, hit that little subscribe button. It's probably over here somewhere. And smash that little bell so that we're able to remind you every time we have videos. Whether they're passionate ones like today or they're more jovial and laid back. And then may I also encourage you, share this with your friends. Your friends need this message just as much as anyone else does in today's world. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and remember, it is indeed up to you to make today a great day.